When I swapped the RB into the 350Z, the transmission was a little too short, so I built a gear shifter for it. Now, if you didn't see in my previous videos, this is actually a BMW chassis mount shifter. And right there is the actual factory Rb25 shifter. Now, the shifter actually works pretty great, but there is quite a bit of play and the throw is really long. As you can see, this is in third gear right now. So if I bring it back to fourth, that's how long the throw is. So needless to say, it's not the best setup for a gear shifter, but we have a solution or two. But the first things first, let's go ahead and take this apart so that we can get to the factory shifter. Got the clip out. All right. And that's the factory shifter that I cut all to hell. Basically, this is a plastic bushing that the factory RB Trans uses. This needs to go away. So that's the first thing we're gonna try by putting a GK Tech bushing on the bottom of this. It's a solid bushing, so they should get rid of a lot of play down there. So we first gotta figure out how to get this plastic bushing off, which shouldn't be too hard. I think just trying to cut it off is gonna be the best bet, if I don't cut myself. Yeah, maybe let's not do that. I almost cut my finger off. Just threw it in the vise and it slipped right out. Boom. So now what we got to do is put this back in the vise and try and press this fitting in to get away. Oh, wow. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Literally just give her a couple love taps and she's good to go. Let's throw this back in the car and see if that stiffens it up. Right now, I can't even move it, so it's gotta be a lot better. Okay, so what the idea here is either use this factory shifter and keep the kind of getaway that I've built mine, or I also have the GK Tech short shifter. Now these things are just as long as the chassis mount shifter. So what I could ideally do with this, it has the same solid bushing on the bottom. So we're all good there. There seems to be a lot of play there compared to this factory one, but this is basically a factory replacement. So it would drop down in. And what my idea with this is the weight up top comes off because there's a little Allen screw right here. And it's completely just a long rod. So what I would do is bend it where it's already bent right here down to where it's flat, to where it comes out and basically meets this exact position. And then I could just get an extension that would extend it up as high as this shifter is as well. But that's my second resort. I want to keep this just in case this ever breaks and I need it at the track. So I guess technically I'll have to bend it and shit anyways. So whatever, I'll do that. But I want this to work because I made it. Gotta love when that happens. So I think I put the factory RB shifter in wrong. So gotta love that. Doing a job twice is always nice. All right. Still quite a bit of play. I don't know. That's just a factory shifter. All right, so that you guys have an idea, you can tell that there's still quite a bit of play in the shifter, and obviously the throw is still pretty long because it's not a short shifter or anything, which I don't necessarily understand that because the GK Tech shifter is a short shifter, but it's like built exactly the same. So I don't quite understand that. But let's put the GK Tech collar from the new shifter onto the factory shifter and see if that tightens things up a little bit. So you can see the difference, solid black aluminum, and it's actually, I think it's slightly thicker. No, I think I'm just tripping. But let's throw this in and see if it helps. Yeah, there's still quite a bit of play. It feels a little bit stiffer, but I mean, there's still a long throw. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what the deal would be. As you can see, there's like a lot of up and down play on the shifter down in here. Actual factory shifter, you can tell how it keeps jumping up like that. And that's what's causing all this play up here on the chassis mount shifter. Obviously the trans isn't moving, so it's a little hard to get in and out of gear in general. I'm hoping that that kind of clears up with fluid running through the transmission. This needs to be either redone or fixed and painted because it looks absolutely horrible, but that's not what we're here to do today. So basically the shifter's good to go. I'm not gonna really do anything else with that today. Although we couldn't get the shifter to work out completely 100%, that is it for this one. We will be jumping into a little bit more stuff and even my FCRX7 sitting out there. If you're interested in me going over that car, or you just want me to stick to the 250Z and keep pushing on this, let me know in the comments. But go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss anything. I post almost every 2 to 3 days. So keep an eye out there and check out the podcast, Circle of Drift. I'll leave it in the description. But that's it for this one. Stay lost, boys.